Hello everyone, Pally here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day as always. This is a continuation of our deep dive series, and we are once again looking at Tassadar. The focus of our build today is going to be on Psionic Storm. This is the most popular way of playing this character by all the metrics that I can track. But for me personally, my least favorite way of playing this character. I think the other two builds are much more compelling for me personally. Now, that being said, I do have a massive bias. You all know Tassadar was one of my favorite characters prior to his rework when he was more supporty, and then they turned him into a full-on damage dealer. What I don't like about this setup, and maybe this is just me not understanding it properly, so feel free to chime in down in the comments with any tips for this. It kind of feels like you have to use all of your abilities at one time in combination with Black Hole in order to really burst someone down. Like, the whole intent of the build is to drop everything all at once. And don't get me wrong, you could do some massive damage. Like, you could literally just delete someone from the video game. But then, like, what are you doing all the other time? You just walking around not using abilities? I don't know, dude. Thank y'all for being here. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, hit that like button. And we'll be back very soon in the Nexus. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in the No, Brax's holdout today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have been trying to get this video to you for a very long time. It turns out that I suck with W build on Tassadar, or we just play against gods every fucking time I queue up on this. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure you hit that thumbs up button. I say it all the time, but this video has taken so many hours, and it's not even guaranteed. I could be saying all this bullshit again next game. Psion Fusion increases the range of Psionic Storm by 33%. Each non-structure enemy hit by a Psionic Storm restores 5 mana. And if we hit a hero with it, or restores 0.5 mana. If we hit a hero with it, we get 5 mana back. So this is how we're going to fuel our barrage of spells. The enemy team doesn't have anything immediately that I'm too afraid of. Cassia could deal quite a lot of damage to us in the right scenario, but we could also deal quite a lot of damage to her in the right scenario. Our W ability is the Psionic Storm. That's going to be our main focus for today. Our Q ability is the Shock Ray, which we just fired out. And then as Cassia goes forward with that fend, all I did was put the force wall behind her to make it so she could not escape. Unfortunately for the enemy team, they only have 4 bodies on the map, which is going to make this map a little difficult for them, I think. Jumpy's taking a lot of damage, but our Q takes down Hogger as he was barreling forward. First objective's coming up in 15 seconds. And I'm ready for it. Give me that. Thank you. So, Q ability, straight leg skill shot. We will be using this with our W once we hit level 7. A lot of what makes this Tassadar build, a lot of what brings this build together is the comboing of everything in your kit. Unlike the auto-attacking build, where I just kind of chill and hold on to my abilities for the right time, our goal is to basically dump all of our damage on one target, especially once we hit level 10, and we're capable of really outputting quite a lot of burst. Enemy team is moving for the objective. Now Hogger on point, dealing with our Vala. It seems like that spin isn't going particularly well for him. Cassia trying to stop us as well. That wall didn't connect, but the arrows from Vala, sure enough, did. We're just going to clear this lane and keep on pushing. Lily stepping out a little bit. It looks like we are in full control over this objective for the time being. And in 3 seconds, I can put up another force wall to stop their movement even more. If Hogger thinks he's getting away, he's got another plan he's going to have to adjust to. If they keep overextending like that, I'm just going to keep capitalizing on it. These guys are not respecting the walls at all. It's not a mine abathur, so we don't have to worry about getting one shot by any of that bullshit. If they were playing mine abathur, I have a plan for that. It would be this talent at level 13. We'd grab Oracle and just try to channel and get vision in an area before we fucking walk into it to make sure we're not being obliterated by something. But I don't think we have to cross that road today. I don't think so. Friendly teams continuing to push top. I will just soak down here. We have a massive XP lead at the moment. And I am going to try to hold on to it. The enemy team's not soaking, but well, maybe they might be a little bit. Abathur's not doing much. What's his XP contribution? Yeah, not much. Was that him? Oh, no, it was probably just the carapace. Okay. All right, we took a little bit of damage. We'll be falling back for our sippy cup. Friendly team still holding down top lane, no problemo. We do have pretty phenomenal lane clear with this setup. You just set your W down on the lane and then Q through it, and pretty much everything dies. I wish I had some PvE talents for the W where I could stack with that. I think that'd be really satisfying, but guilty, I look for that kind of on every fucking character I fucking play, for the record. So, you can't be too surprised. Enemy team does catch up, and they are now matching us at level 6. We're going to be getting those talent advantages pretty soon, though, once we hit level 7. When we get there, I'm going to be grabbing the Psionic Echo. If I use my W ability and then use my Q will also create a storm if it hits a hero. That storm damage does not overlap. Having 2 storms on one person does not do anything extra at all. But it is a great way of spreading out even more area of effect damage. We can do quite a lot of damage in a team fight to a number of different people and keep that damage on the ground just by firing off our Qs and Ws in all different directions. This push is going fine. I'm going to go ahead and back. It looks like the siege up top seems to be going well, too. That tower is not going to last too much longer. Oh, unfortunately, our... what's his name? Imperious. Unfortunately, Imperious did stay a little too long underneath that tower and was taken down. Chen's running away from Hogger at the moment. Everywhere I go, there's mines. I'm very glad he's not playing mine build. That would get exhausting. Hogger looks like he might be thinking about rotating down here, so we'll put that wall in front of him just to dissuade him a little bit longer, buy ourselves a little more time, just to get some free soak. So, I think I can trade into this guy. I think I can. If he has the Avatar top hat, that's a big old no. So that's a big old no. We're going to let him gather that, and then when the team rotates down, we'll try to figure out something. I also can't push up too far here because he can jump behind me very easily. I have no vision of Hogger at the moment, but Azmodan just died. I guess Hogger's still here. TNT thing just went down. I don't mind waiting. I feel the mines being formed around me. Look at that. See, I wasn't even kidding. Everywhere I go, there's mines. Ariel's here. I'm going to step on the point now. We do see the enemy Hogger has not moved yet. He does hit me with a pretty decent stun. I'm kind of sad I didn't get my W underneath him there. As he's kiting away, I should be able to hit him with one more Q and take him down beautifully. Is casting storm? I'm not seeing my additional W spawn. I hit him with that, right? That wasn't a 3-second delay, was it? I'm going to try to rotate up to top lane and see if I can help out with this objective now. I have been revealed by a mine, and if the enemy team's paying close attention, they will know I'm on the way. Level 10's here for us, though. I'm going to grab Black Hole and see if I can do something fun with it real fast. Hi. Like push Azmodan deeper into our friendly base so he can't leave. That is a 60-second cooldown. It kind of vacuums people into the center of it. It doesn't keep them there very well, though. There is a combo you can do where you push them into your force wall that I've been trying to practice, and I'll try to show you how that combo works in this game at some point. What I don't like about this playstyle is that it really feels like you have to save everything for all at once, or at least that's my impression. It's like if you ult but you don't have everything ready, then suddenly that ult wasn't very fucking good, was it? As Imperious tries to kidnap Lily, we put down the wall to hopefully stop her from leaving. She still manages to scurry away with those fleet feet of hers. If Castia's walking up here, though, we could potentially push back into him, no problem, drop another wall behind him. It's going to be 10 seconds until my ultimate is ready to go again. There we go. Those are good psionic storms. Wall to stop her from leaving as well. Beautifully done. We're in control of the objective right now. It's going to be pushing the bottom lane. I'll try to clear top. I probably have our best lane clear. Although it's not going to be too much of a Zerg force moving towards us. Just one Ultralisk that we need to worry about. As soon as this guy dies, I'm going to rotate down to bottom and try to get in some team fights. I want to use my ultimate while it is ready. Level 13's coming up pretty soon. When we get there, we do have 2 decent choices, I think. I don't care about the Resonance Beam. While enemy heroes affected with Psionic Storm, Resonance Beam, slow is increased. I don't give two shits about that. Being able to reposition with Shadow Walk is usually more important, in my opinion. This is such a far cry from what the ability used to be that I have a hard time accepting that somehow, but I still think it's probably one of the best in the tier. Enemy Cassia is moving up, at least momentarily was. Hogger diving forward now. If I see an ult opportunity, I'm going to take it, but Imperious is leaving. Do you think there's any chance I could do a little whoop into the wall? A little whoop into the wall? Come on. It looks like they probably backed up and went for their mercenary camp. Let's cruise in here behind the Azmodan. So this is ult, wall, WQ. That's the whole thing. With a beautiful stun from Ariel to follow up. So that's the combo I'm trying to replicate. At level 20, we can get armor shredding on that as well, which I was doing some target dummy testing. Lets you do like 4,000 fucking damage to a target. Like, it's just such an astronomical amount of damage if you're able to land the entire combo. Shadow Walk is online. Basically, I press my 1, I go semi-invisible, but I can still take damage. I just can't be targeted by things. Might allow us to live a couple of times. The wall goes out and catches Cassia as she's trying to dip away, and I'm gonna go ahead and dip away myself. Going invisible for a brief moment, our Q does go out and catches Cassia on the runaway. That barrel securing her death yet again. I want this regen globe. Thank you very much. Hogger is still pushing forward here. We could pretty easily wall and make them overstay their welcome yet again. In fact, I'm just going to push the black hole into the wall there on the side because I don't want him retreating behind that wall to get to safety yet again. Almost didn't work out with the healing of that Abathur top hat. That was pretty substantial. Speaking of Abathur, I'm just going to fucking go back right here. I don't want to move onto a mine. That's not how I'm trying to die today. That's not how I'm trying to die at all. Jumpy's holding down top lane, no problem. Objective coming back up in just 25 seconds. So far, our siege is looking pretty good. I wish I was doing a bit more hero damage, but hey, we're going to have the opportunity to do that here. Enemy team rolling in on Fox and Ariel. Cassia moving towards me. We're going to hit her with our base combo. Tried to catch her with the wall. Didn't quite work. Dang, just a little short. She hit me pretty hard during that, too. Sippy Cup will bring me back up to fighting health. So will that jug of 1,000 fuck yous that the Lily is casting on that Cassia. That's going to keep her nice and strong. Well, our entire combo's almost ready again. Let's see if we can use it. Cassia pushed into the wall. Abathur being pulled by the black hole as well. I wasn't expecting that. One thing I could do super far back here at range is throw that down and then send some Qs forward so we still get the bonus of that Psionic Storm happening on my Qs. Something to think about if you're ever super duper pushed out and you don't have a good Psionic Storm target or anything. You can still get good value out of that talent. Enemy team is controlling top right now. Looks like Chen is having a dang good time up there. We'll try to help out. Cassian being chased away with Lily at the bottom of the screen. You know, Lily can really allow Cassia to do a ridiculous amount of damage with those additional blinds. Tried to slow them down a little bit. Looks like Chen's going to be cruising out of here with his own ride. I'm not going to push in too much further until he is back, which looks like it's going to be a bit of time. Enemy is missing from top right now. We see Azmodan here. Hey, bud. Bye. No, don't. No. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that was almost really bad. Squeezed myself into a tight fucking spot there. Oh, shit. We can poke him it a little bit, but I'm not going to be able to do too much. Enemy team is in charge of the objective right now. Psychic Shock is going to make it so our W ability deals damage faster. Can't do too much here. We'll drop target if we can. Wall him out. No! That was a good Abathur clone. I like that a lot. Friendly team is still pushing down bottom, and it looks like they're pretty successful in doing it, taking down Cassia, making that trade an even one. Are they going to boss? No, they're rotating up to top lane. Azmodan is overextended. I imagine his little crab legs might be able to get him out of there in time. The bottom objective is controlled by us, and it looks like the enemy team might be going back to contest that now, since Azmodan went back to the base. Hogger trying to hold on, even with the Abathur top hat, though. He is still heavily outnumbered, and the friendly team moves in to claim that territory. Down in the bottom lane, Asmodan does manage to take over that objective, and I imagine he's going to be setting his sights here on this one. He did go full dunk, so he's not full split push or anything. We should still not let him get too much value doing that. The Abathur top hat on Asmodan doesn't help as Chen and Fox. Why do I just call Fox by his name? I've noticed that. I mean, maybe it's one syllable. It is easier than saying Vala. It really is. Yeah, it's simple, exactly. We are in control of both objectives at the moment. I think we start. I think we go here. I think we do this. Like, don't tell him. Don't tell him, but I think, you know, like, not yet. Not yet. But, like, right now, maybe? I started it. It's still up. I need help. Thank you. They know. They know. They know. Cassia's on the way. 100%. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We're throwing. Oh, shit. We're throwing so hard. Okay. I'm going to ult him now. Cassia didn't know. Cassia did not know. I repeat, they had no idea. Oh, God. I'm still too sick. Oh, God. I almost passed out. Holy shit. That laugh literally almost killed me. Oh, my God. Okay. We're back on the map. Moving towards the enemy team. Oh my God, amazing wall situation for us here. Let's just knock everyone out. AoE at the wall too. Boss is cleaving down what few defenses they have left. Let's send out another W, another Q. Good, keep the AoE going. If Asmodan decides he wants to dunk me, I got some sick moves that I can dodge it with, don't you worry. Cassia is almost catchable by me, a little too far away. Let's drop aggro from the building and back up just a little bit. That boss should be able to take down the rest of that building, no problem, and that gives us a pretty big siege advantage. All right, I will see myself out before one of those dunks comes my way again. We could take a little time and grab our mercenary camps once I respawn and push back versus these guys pretty hard. We've done so much siege damage, holy moly. I could clear bottom too. We're almost level 20. Once we hit level 20, that's where our big power spike with this giant combo really comes from. I want to stress that I enjoy all of Tassadar's level 20 towns, except for maybe the Archon. I think they're all really, really good. I think you can get a lot of value out of the force barrier. But if you want to go max damage, which is what I'm going to try to do today, we do need that armor shred. How do I say that? Kugelblitz? What the fuck does that mean? Friendly team is moving in on enemy territory. I don't think I can do this. Oh, it's gonna be gross. Yeah, it's gonna be real gross. Oh, I can do it though. Okay. Well, that's my contribution to the map. I'll be leaving yet again. There is a bit of a fight going on to my right. Cassia, too far extended. She's gonna be even more extended, using his ult as a stun to stop her from doing anything. Meanwhile, at the bottom of the screen, Ariel fighting for their life as Hogger fucked with the wrong angel. Lily, the last survivor on the field, being forced to run away. Abathur's trying to deal with my camp over here at the top left. In fact, he's already dealt with most of it. That son of a bitch. Where you going, bud? Where you going? Where you going, bud? Yeah, you almost got me. The desperation top hat. You fucking love to see it. All right, let's kill that locust strain before they kill me. They are bombardiers. They do a deceptive amount of damage. I'm too afraid to move towards the objective, so I'm leaving again. Good luck. Fuck mines, dude. Fuck those mines. I will try to join the team. We can try to retake bottom down here. Chen Barrel going out, catches Asmodan and forces him out of his base, leaving with a jug of 1,000 cups. Canceling it very soon. She does get cooldown reduction back for doing that. But she's not going to have that ult for... She's not going to have it for this team fight if the friendly team continues to push in. I grabbed bottom objective. That's all I'm going to get for right now. I want to move in here and help with this if I can, even if helping is just killing this building to buy them some more time. Boys, is this what we're doing? Okay. This is the plan? That's such a ballsy plan. I do want to try to 100 to nothing someone while I have my ult. It's going to be Hogger. No, it's not! Ah! Fuck. Fuck. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. It wasn't a perfect video, but we won the video game. We showed off the build. We weren't completely fucking camped by people trying to kill me for 2 fucking hours straight. We are just starting to break through the defenses of the shield. The core is falling. There's a pretty big minion wave top, which could do a lot of good for us. There's going to be some catapults in there. We might need to help it along the way if this is the siege that we are sticking to. Get that catapult down. Hogger has found me. I thought. Whoa. Or I think we're leaving. Time to leave. I'm gonna go for that top objective. I am so lucky he didn't jump in on me there. Holy moly. That was scary. I don't see him moving in to stop me. So I'm just gonna I'm not even gonna hold this down. I'm going to assume that it's gonna be totally fine. And I'll get some XP back really fast, or HP back really fast. Enemy team fighting down the bottom lane. Cassia being forced out, trying to keep her armor up. She fins back in on Vala. Chen extremely low on health here too. I think the damage is starting to pile up. That stun in the corner by our Ariel, cementing the fate of Cassia. All right, I'm mounted. Here we go. Here's the combo. Here's the combo. Here we go. 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 Here's the combo. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I did it! I fucking did it! Like the video! Like the goddamn video! That took so much practice! Ah! Okay, well, I'll just sit here. We're good. Go, let those minions go. Get those minions in there. GG, boys. Holy shit. They're getting the objective right now. Abathur did it. Too late. Doesn't matter. Okay, good.
MVP.
What is that eyeball? Did I get most siege damage at least? Structure damage! We did it! PvE God! Alright, I'm never playing this build ever again. This is the last time it will ever be documented here on the internet. I hope you enjoyed it. For W ability, we went for Psi and Fusion, Electric Fence, Psionic Echo, Black Hole, Shadow Walk, Psychic Shock, and closing out everything with the Kugel Blitz. Being able to strip 20 armor from potentially an entire enemy team and then do 4,000 damage to all of them if you land the combo is really, really cool. But I want to stress that the other talents at level 20 are really good too. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I've asked you to like it 3 times now. It's probably going to be a 4th with my intro that I record later and forgot I asked you all these times. Okay, bye.